Ah, come on!
I want to have different textures, one of the peeling and then one of just like the paint kind of wearing off. So the way that I do that is I paint the entire surface with my base color and then I use a spray bottle and a wire brush, and while the paint is still wet I just spray an area that I think would have wear on it and scrape it a bit. And then I spray it with the spray bottle again. So it just gives it a little bit of wear look to it. Okay, so now we're ready to put a little more detail into it. So we're gonna make the bottoms and the tops look like they're dirty or more like a mix of dirt and rust. So I have in this mixture here, this is a mix of what is it called, glaze and just brown paint. So the glaze allows it to stretch a bit more and has a longer drying time. So I just take the glaze and I take my paintbrush, I go along the bottom and just go up. So you want to go pretty random with the sizes that you're doing, like go big, then small, then thicker, because you want it to look very natural. So you have your spray bottle and a cloth, and you spray it down because right now it looks way too harsh, it looks really fake. So just spray this down. This just makes everything look less harsh. And then you take your cloth. Just pat it down, try to get all the excess paint off.
Like two huge chunks, bigger than our truck. Hey Melissa, all that foam we put in the truck? That was huge.
You know, you want to do it along the top as well. And you can do some on this line as well. The next step that you want to do is put the orange. This is kind of like if water is getting on rust, it's coming down and then it's making like an orangey color on the rust. So you want to have that orange coming out of the paint. So I've done most of this, but I have a little spot right here left to do. So you put the orange on here, and then you get your water bottle and you just spray it. So the paint that I put on was already quite watery. So this, what you're doing with this is just kind of feathering it all out so it doesn't look so obvious. So we are doing latex paint as graffiti. You know, most of the time people use spray cans, but a lot of people think, oh, you have to do that. You can actually just use your regular airbrush and latex paint mixed with water. Right now I'm coming across a problem with where it's clogging, so you always want to know how to troubleshoot your brush. So we're going to go on to the next one, and we're going to just graffiti this up like as if this gel was a abandoned for years before it was used again.
We started off with clean cut graffiti, brand new, but we want to make it look like it's been weathered in there for a long time, because these panels are made to look like they were weathered and left alone and not used forever, these washing machine panels. So what we're doing is just taking some water over top of an area and a steel brush, and you just want to scrape at it. Do a circular motion, and basically we're eating through to the rust on the other side that we painted. So the layers of paint.
So that's one good technique to get a rougher look, but to get a look where the paint's kind of coming off, what I've noticed with graffiti paint, it kind of looks like the middle's coming off. Like it didn't dry, or like it just, that middle part was put on too thick and it's kind of peeled up. So that's another technique, and the way I do that is I don't let it dry completely, and I'll either spray a little bit of water on depending how wet this paint still is, or you can just put some water on a cloth, and then, don't know if I have one that's wet enough, but you can kind of go in the middle and just dab it off a bit, and that's how you get that technique.
Here now on the locking key. Good luck on your fucking side. Conditions protecting you. Remember